So Skiff Lamp Seeker says for a Skiff, SCI sure loves to put ISOs through polygraph as much as yearly. Man, the polygraph. You guys, has anybody ever been through a polygraph test? I've never been through a polygraph test. My friend told me about it, and after he told me, I was like, "Man, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing I am not doing that." I guess they put you on the polygraph test. So this is there's a clearance called Top Secret SCI Poly Lifestyle. And that what that means is you're getting these said, "Oh yeah, CI." Yeah, so what they do is you're going for a top secret clearance, right? So they got to do this extensive background check that goes back like 10 years or whatever, 14, whatever it is, 10 years, 7 years, something like that. And then you've got to do this sheet called Equip. And the Equip is like 30 pages of your entire life. Every people you know, everywhere you've lived for the past 7 years, jobs you've had for the past 7 years. You got to fill that out. Right? I fill it out. I'll probably fill that thing out like 10 times. I recently filled it out and saw my old stuff in there. I have done that thing like 6 times. I've done it like 6 times. 10 is an exaggeration. I've done it like 6. So anyway, in the military, it's probably 3 or 4 more. Anyway, so neither here nor there. You got to do this 30-page document. Then SF86, 10 years plus. Yeah, these people know what the hell I'm talking about. It's crazy to talk to people who know what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm crazy because nobody else goes through this kind of stuff. Anyway, so they have you fill out this long ass document and tons of documents, by the way. I've done this so many times on fast. I'm like, shh, shh, shh. I know where I've lived for the last 7 years. But the first time you do it, it might take you a day to do it. It's crazy. So anyway, so yeah, they have you do that. Then they're not just telling you they're going to do a background check for top secret. They're literally talking to people you put on that form. They are literally, I've had my mom and my friends call me and say, "Hey man, like some dude came and was asking questions about you." They asked my neighbor one time. They interviewed my neighbor about me. They went across the street and talked to my neighbor about me. This was all for a top secret clearance. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah. So it's real. So you got to fill out this 30-page document. Then they're literally going to do a background check and check your finances. They're going to check if you've ever had a bankruptcy, if you had a criminal background, if you've ever been to jail, if you've ever had a ticket, they're going to interview people, not just people from work, like people family, friends, neighbors. Who is this guy? Do you know anything about this? Do you know if they've been involved with a terrorist organization? Do you know, like, weird ass questions? On top of all of that, the poly adds a whole nother level, because then you have an interview with them. You sit down, they hook you up to a polygraph test, and then they ask you a bunch of weird ass questions. Have you ever had sex with animals before? Have you ever stolen anything in your entire life? You're on a polygraph test, mind you. Have you ever had homosexual activity? Have you ever had homosexual thoughts? Have you ever done They're asking you personal things, and then they're seeing what if you're going to lie about it. You know what I mean? And my buddy was telling me, like, man, I was sweating because I was like, damn, have I ever stolen anything? And he says, I once I stole something from Blockbuster Video. And he was nervous to say yes. Oh my God. Crazy. I don't think I ever want to do that. I think I'd rather just go work at Walmart or something. I just don't know if I want to do that. Let me see. So I'm getting a lot of people talking about this one. They really go and talk to and interview their references, neighbors, teachers, and friends. Yeah, for top secret, they definitely did. And actually for secret, they did that to me once too. Yeah, they definitely did. Public trust is a little less intrusive, but man, the secret and especially the top secret, they are literally talking to your neighbors, your references, your friends. Yeah, everybody. Like I know this because they'll come back and say, "Hey, some guy came was asking questions and stuff." And then they actually sat down and interviewed me without the polygraph. They actually interviewed me. And one time I was going for a TS clearance, and they called me. I was in Colorado, and they said, "Hey, we want to schedule a interview with you. Do you have time to sit?" I said, I can't do it this week because I'm gonna be in California visiting my family." And they said, "No, we'll just send somebody there to California." I was like, "For real?" So they had an agent in California meet me to talk to me and interview me. I was like, this is no wonder it costs so much money. They were serious, man. Somebody else said they went through I went through the same thing, except they decided to help my family commit insurance fraud. Oh my lord. Holy crap. Except they decided to help oh my lord. Okay, I don't know if I should read that on stream. So I said the best one is when they ask references for more people to interview, and they did that you did not list. Yeah, so they want to catch you with your pants down. So, oh, okay, I see you listed this person. I'm gonna ask this person about anybody else you knew, and then I'm gonna go interview that person. Yeah, it's